Yes, it's time for a video, Jade. Hi, everybody. I just got back from my job interview, so I wanted to follow up, let you know what's going on. It is a Mars day, and I did mentally call on Mars to help me with the interview. I haven't had an interview for many, many months, probably many, many years. And Mars is very good for that. Mars is very good for helping you with victory. And, you know, after so many months and years of working with all the different planets and working at an altar, this becomes ingrained within you, and you can think about it, or you can do an imaginary working in your mind, and it will be effective. This is the place where you want to get to. So, as there is a time for spiritual work, there is a time for mundane work. And if you are led to really re-enter the mundane world and work a full-time job, even if it is to raise capital for whatever you want to do in the future, such as within the next couple of years, I hope to be able to grow enough of an income from my Etsy store that I don't necessarily have to work outside the home. But I don't yet know what will happen. There was a very positive interaction. This was probably one of the nicest interviews I've ever had. The district manager was there, and he was extremely communicative with me. The store manager was very nice, and I did flat out tell them early on that I do have a management degree, and I did put that in my first application, but not my recent update. They said, well, you know, we really do need assistant managers, and you could probably get into store management position not too long after that. And I'm thinking, wow, this would be a whole new change for me. Now, this relates to Saturn really loosening its grip on all of us. But there are still people who are stuck in the, I don't want to go back to work, it's not enough money. They're receiving benefits, whatever they are. I don't know whether they're looking at the fact that they may have to pay back the unemployment benefits they've received. But they have convinced me to apply for assistant management position, and it's a store that's right behind me, so it's very close to home. They provide training, paid training, for several weeks, and I've never had a position where I really needed to have training for a week or more. So, you know, and I told them I would like to use my management degree if I can, if it's not too late. And this is a company that I see hires a lot of women and older women as well. And I mentioned that. So there's times when you have to think about doing something that you probably wouldn't normally think of doing. You know, maybe this store doesn't have the greatest customers, but you like it. And they're offering these positions where you could utilize a degree, right? Maybe even get benefits. So with a full-time position, I could go for benefits if I want to. Getting into a 401k, I'd be getting into a mutual fund. And, you know, they like that. So, I mean, who knows? In a year or less, I could possibly be in a management position, in which case I wouldn't mind continuing to work for as many years as I can, for as many years as they would have me, as long as I stay in good health. This could actually be a way for me to get into that condominium that I've dreamed about, because I just can't see any other way. I can't keep doing this work I'm doing now that I can only do maybe 3 days a week. So when they asked me how much money I want, I'd already done the numbers in my head. You know, if I do 3 or 4 days and make $600 a week, then I need something comparable. And so I asked for that hourly wage as an assistant manager, $16 an hour, because if I'm going to do that 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, I will make the $600 or more that I'm accustomed to making with a job that has no benefits. And plus, being off every summer. I've had a couple summers off now to regenerate and recuperate and relax, and it hasn't really been that easy, but it's been easier since my life had been so hard. I haven't really been able to go and take a vacation anymore, but it looks like now I'd probably be able to take a vacation. So that's the news. I have to get on and apply now for a full-time assistant manager position. And so there could be a time in the very next few days where I might decide all the videos I had where I was in front of the camera will have to be deleted. Or I'll leave a final message that I'm not ever going to stop this because it's a part of me now. It helped me get through, again, another difficult time. It helped me motivate myself from within, not only to make a decision and to keep going after it, but the man that I met today was the one who had been trying to contact me through email. And for some reason, I couldn't find those emails. So that's the news for now. I'll be doing that this afternoon, and then they'll be doing another background check, which is what they do after an interview. And then I'll be meeting a manager at the local store over here to talk about training for the assistant manager position for getting merchandise out on the floor. It's been a long time since I've been in retail and done anything like that. But this time it's going to not be a low-paying job, where I can't save any money. So that's the good news. I always will still be who I am and using my altar workings to honor the gods, the goddesses, the seasons, and anything else that I need to work on. Anything. My health, my wealth, all of that. So while I was working and struggling and sharing at the same time, I was also doing work for myself at the same time. And those are things that I hope has been helpful. But re-entering the mundane world, I wouldn't want to compromise whatever I have going on that is much more immediately financially profitable for me. I can't jeopardize that, We just can't. Like it or not, this is just not mainstream. And some of the things that like my patron, right, who really can help you with work, is just not an entity that many people are going to recognize or understand for probably a long time. So, yeah, I'll just keep you posted over the next couple of days. That's all I can do. And in the meantime, I hope you have enjoyed and benefited from my videos. And we'll see what I ultimately decide to do. Like I said, I might just go in and delete all of the videos where I am in front of the camera. I hate to eliminate some of those videos about working with the dark moon. But maybe I can remake them in a different way where I'm not in front of the camera. Okay? So that's it for now. Have a good rest of the day. And talk to you later.